Hello, everyone. If you are aware that T.I. and Tiny are now in court, and T.I. is actually suing MGA Entertainment for the over the intellectual property rights of former teen pop girl group OMG Girlz. Now, on Friday, January 6th, Tiny, who formed the OMG Girlz in 2009, called out MGA for allegedly stealing the group's likeness for its LOL Surprise OMG Girlz dolls. Now, some of the examples of the similarities between the two, the Escape singer wrote on Instagram, "This is a straight up and down infringement case on OMG Girlz likeness and their creation that we all worked so hard to build, only to be snatched by a big company with no remorse." She added, "I am only fighting for what's right on behalf of the girls and us. OMG Girlz, hashtag OMG Dolls, hashtag MGA, hashtag Pretty Hustle, hashtag Grand Hustle." So they claim that MGA announced it was planning on launching a line of dolls modeled after the OMG Girlz in 2010, but failed to secure a licensing agreement and allegedly refused to discuss compensation. Now, the dolls hit shelves in 2019. However, T.I. and Tiny weren't aware of this until fans brought it to their attention. They claim they tried to settle the matter privately with MGA, which then allegedly prompted the toy company to file a lawsuit against the Atlanta couple. Now, MGA responded in bad faith. T.I. and Tiny argued in a countersuit, and rather than discuss a licensing agreement, MGA instead preemptively filed a lawsuit claiming that they alone created and owned the name and image of the OMG dolls. Now, T.I. and Tiny added that they cannot allow MGA to simply misappropriate the OMG Girlz name and image without compensation. So I stand corrected. It was actually a countersuit that Tiny, she filed her countersuit against the MGA Entertainment toy maker. She filed her countersuit. Okay, so according to law and crime reporter Megan Kuniv, there are big cultural misappropriation and racism issues being considered in litigation, among other pretrial issues. Kuniv, who sat on a pretrial conference for the case on Thursday, January 5th, said there was mention of T.I.'s criminal history and about Tiny making a t-shirt with her daughter's mugshot. She added that there will be 31 dolls discussed within the trial, and according to an MGA lawyer, this means there will be 31 mini trials, as the creative origins of each doll are explored in full. The OMG Girlz was originally a quartet ranging in age from 11 to 13. Alongside Tiny's daughter, Zanique Pullins, was Lil Wayne's daughter, Reginae Carter, and sisters Baja and Lourdes Rodriguez. The group debuted their first single, Ain't Nobody, in 2010 and were signed to Pretty Hustle, Tiny's music imprint. Shortly after, Reginae, who was the youngest among the girls, left the group. Best known for their singles Can't Stop Loving You, Where the Boys At, and Gucci This, Gucci That. They also made multiple appearances on the 2012 series T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. The group disbanded in 2015. So right now they are currently in court battling it out. And if there is some infringement going on, I stand with, T.I. and Tiny, or Tiny. She has been a very hard worker. We know that, and so if there is infringement, I stand with the copyright infringement, because we do see a lot of times there are copyright infringements, whether it's songs, toys, clothes, shoes, and things like that. And we know that Beyonce one time, was in something about Blue Ivy or blue or whatever that term was, and it was a lady that said she always has used that, so there's been different, claims that have come up. So we just pray for the best. And again, these big company makers sometimes do take people's ideas. They do, and use them, and they figure they can get away with it because if they do something a little different, and they're big company makers and they already have, people standing, for them, in the background, you know how that go in these big corporations to get away with things and tax breaks and all this stuff they do. So I'm not saying that they're guilty, and I'm not saying they're innocent. So we have to just see what happens and what the evidence is that comes out in the case. And so I know there is a YouTuber, I believe, that is following it. So I just wanted to bring you that, if you wasn't aware, that they are in court because of the OMG Girlz dolls. You know, that Tiny, excuse me, and the group that she formed. So anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you know anything about this more, let me know. Leave your respectful comments below. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and share the video. And thank you all again. And I will talk with you soon. God bless you.